This video and all content on this channel is performed by a pest control professional, and it is always recommended to hire a pest control pro in your area to perform any pest control in or outside your home. Pesticides can harm you and your loved ones. Anyone who is performing the information in this video is doing so at their own risk. If you decide to try the info provided in this video, please always check with the local laws in your area and read the labels of any product you use. The label is the law. Hey everybody, this is Jason Akers again with Green Acres Pest Control, and today we're going to talk about vacations and bed bugs and how you can avoid getting bed bugs when you go on vacation. I'm going to tell you a few stories about some people I know and some experiences they've had, and hopefully help you guys deal with this bed bug epidemic that we've been really just thrown right into over the last few years. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you really like it, consider subscribing to my channel. And so, I see I'm wearing a t-shirt. Not really dressed in my uniform today like I normally am. Kind of just sitting here in my driveway talking to you guys. I've been really booked solid this summer. Haven't had a lot of time for videos. In fact, the sun is almost down. And so we're going to try to talk to you now. Get this video edited and get it up for you. Tuesdays, I always have my videos go live, and Thursdays, I do my live streams where I can actually answer your questions live Thursday nights. So if you happen to have any questions about this video, feel free to leave me a comment below. I do read every single comment that comes into my YouTube channel, and I try to respond to as many of them as I can. So if you have any questions at all about this video, please leave me a comment below. And if you have any if you have actually any experiences you'd like to share with my audience about bed bugs are a real, they're a tragic thing to get. It really bothers a lot of people. It causes them to have really, it's like living a nightmare to a lot of people. So if you have any suggestions on how others can deal with the bed bug problem, then please leave me some comments below on if you've ever gotten bed bugs when you were on vacation. So I have a story about an experience. So I had a customer of mine who went to Disney World. Now, I'll start this by saying we do a lot of long-distance bed bug trips all over Virginia. I travel to Falls Church. I travel to Arlington, which, just to put things in perspective, it's about 3 to 3.5 hours away from my house, one way, just for bed bug work. I travel out to Virginia Beach, Newport News. I do Winchester, South Boston, just basically all over Virginia. I travel for bed bugs, and a lot of times I end up having to stay in a motel. If you're driving, 3.5 hours one way, and you're killing bed bugs, then you have to drive 3.5 hours back home. Usually that's just not feasible. It's not really possible. So you end up getting a hotel room overnight. And I've stayed at some pretty cheap hotels, and I've stayed at some higher-end motels too. In fact, I actually turned down a Motel 6 one time at Virginia Beach because it was infested with bed bugs. And this is not just a Motel 6. There were a couple other hotels that I had gone into as well that were higher-end hotels that actually had bed bugs. So I wanted to go over these things with you and try to give you some preventative measures you can take that actually help a lot to keep you from reinfesting your home with bed bugs, or infesting your home at all if you're just trying to watch this video on a preventative basis because you're worried you might pick up bed bugs when you go out of town. So how do I stop myself from bringing bed bugs home? What I do is I treat my luggage. Crossfire is a pesticide that I recommend for the control of bed bugs. If you've been watching my channel for very long, everybody knows I use Crossfire. I love Crossfire. I've been using Crossfire for almost 5 years now, and I would never go back and change anything I do. It's amazing. It's a really good chemical. You don't need to use Semexa. You don't need to use diatomaceous earth. You don't really need to use any other pesticide except Crossfire. It works really, really well. I know some people do use Semexa. Some people do use some other things with the Crossfire. But personally, I have found that I just don't need to. It just works that well. So, I treat my luggage. I treat my my suitcases. I treat my bags and things, that go into the hotel room with me, so that if I sit them on the carpet or I sit them on the floor, they don't actually end up picking up any bed bugs. And if they do, the bed bugs can't survive on the luggage because the luggage has been treated, so you don't end up infesting your trunk of your car or your home. I also treat my vehicles. I treat my van, I treat my car, what you see here. I treat this. I go in homes, bed bugs all the time. You can actually treat your shoes with Crossfire, and I do, and I allow it to dry, so my shoes are actually treated, so that if I walk into a home that's infested with bed bugs, I don't take bed bugs with me. A lot of people will actually ask me questions on my videos. They've seen, like, if you check out my TikTok, go watch my TikTok videos. Now, I can't post a lot of those here on YouTube because I like to use the copyrighted music, and YouTube does not like copyrighted music. So unless I completely redo the video and re-release it with a different background tune, I just can't do it, and it's just too much work for me to do it. Now, maybe in the winter, when I have a little more time on my hands, I might go through some of my older TikTok videos and re-release them for YouTube for you guys to see too. But go there and watch. Some of those videos are pretty horrible. The bed bugs are really bad in some of these houses I go into, to the point where they're crawling on every single surface in the house. And it's horrible. I mean, it really is. I've gone into homes, lifted the mattress up, and jumped 3 feet back because there's so many bed bugs all over it. I'm worried they're going to get all over me. And that's the last thing I want to do, is bring bed bugs home with me and have my wife yell at me because I infested our own home with bed bugs. So how do I keep from doing it? Well, I wear gloves. I always wear long sleeve shirts. I don't wear Tyvek. Some people will say, oh, you got to wear Tyvek. You got to tape around your wrists and around your boots and stuff. I don't do that. I treat my boots. I treat, like I said, I treat the beds and everything in the house. Yeah, I'm going to kill the bed bugs that are live in the house. But I actually treat my car and I treat my boots. And that really has ever been the only thing that I've really needed to do to keep bed bugs from traveling with me. Now, if I can go into a home that is completely and utterly infested, like I said, check out my TikTok videos and watch. You'll see just how bad some of these houses are. I don't take them home with me. So I must be doing something right. I'm not infesting my car with bed bugs. I'm not infesting my home with bed bugs. I've had them crawling on me before. I've pulled them off of my gloves. I've pulled them off of my sleeves. I've pulled them off of me before. And I always check real well before I leave the house. And sometimes I'll find 3 or 4 of them crawling on me. But if they're crawling on me, they're going to die because they had to crawl up my boots to get on me. And the boots have been treated. So basically, if you treat your luggage and you pay attention to your vehicle and you make sure you treat your vehicle, you're not going to have problems with bed bugs wanting to go with you. You're not going to have that problem. And I mean, if you go into a hotel room and the bed bugs are just totally infested in the room and you're finding droppings on every surface and they're all over everything, then don't stay there. Go down and talk to the manager and make them give you your money back or give you a different room that doesn't have bed bugs in it. That's one of the things, is you really have to be your own advocate. You have to go in these places and you have to, you're the one paying to stay there and they need to take care of you. And putting you in a room that's infested with bed bugs is absolutely not the way to go about it. Check the corners of your box spring. Check the corners of the mattress. Check around pull the bed skirt off of the bed and check all around the bed. The thing is, if they have bed bugs, they can't rent the room anyway. So if you pull the bed apart, checking for bed bugs, and you find bed bugs, they can't rent the room anyway. So don't worry about tearing the bed apart. Don't worry about trying to search into the dust ruffles and into all the places that the bed bugs like to hide. Don't worry about that. Do that. Be very thorough. If you've seen, I've got it even in some of my videos, I've taught my kids to go into the bed and check the beds. I've flipped beds off of the frame before, just looking under them, because I want to make sure that the bed's not infested. Now, some of these newer beds, they're screwed all together and you can't really flip them that easy. But you got to get under them and you got to check. You got to be really thorough. You got to get underneath that bed and check that bed and make sure those bed bugs aren't on it. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they are or aren't, because sometimes the bed bugs will be right on the nightstand table because the table actually touches the mattress a lot of times. So check that. Check around your drawers of the nightstand. Pull the drawer all the way out. Look underneath the rails of the drawer. Make sure you don't have any bed bugs living on that, because they will live in there. If I recommend like a pocket mag light, like this. So this is what I carry with me, and this fits right in your pocket. I'll link this in my Amazon page. So I have an Amazon page with all the products that I use for pest control. And honestly, this is my number one most favorite tool in pest control is a flashlight. And you should take a flashlight with you. You don't have to buy a mag light, but I've had these mag lights for years, ever since I've been in business. I love my mag lights. So take it around, carry it with you. They create a really good light source, and you'll find bed bugs. If the bed bugs are there, you'll find them. So hopefully this video has been beneficial, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you my Disney story now. You're perfectly capable of clicking off the video if you want. I think I've told you everything I need to tell you, but I talked about cheap motels. It's very common to find bed bugs in cheap motels. One of the reasons is because the people that can afford cheap motels are usually people that can't really afford bed bug control in their home. And it's a sad truth, but you know, if you can't afford to kill the bed bugs in your home, but you still want to go on vacation, then it's likely that you might carry bed bugs with you. So this just because it's a cheap motel doesn't mean they don't have bed bugs. So there was a couple that actually went on vacation. They're customers of mine that actually went on vacation and took their family to Disney World. They didn't stay on the Disney resort, but they stayed off resort in a VRBO, a vacation by rental owner, or what, vacation rental by owner, whatever. My wife always books the VRBOs. I don't ever mess with it, so you can tell I don't know anything about it. But the couple rented a VRBO, and it was, like I said, it was a home. It wasn't even a hotel. It's a pretty ritzy place, a real expensive place, had their own pool and everything. And they took the grandmother with them, and, you know, time to spend time with the grandkids and stuff. And it's, you know, it's fun for grandparents to spend time with their grandkids. And so the grandmother came and slept in the bedroom, and the bed bugs came out and ate her alive. And this was a really nice place. The management came in. They didn't make it right. They came in and they sprayed some kind of a soy-based product that wasn't even EPA registered all over their luggage, sprayed it all over their baby stroller, sprayed it all over their clothes. And they weren't even at home at the time. They had gone into Disney or whatever. They weren't even at home. Sprayed it all over everything. And when they came home or to their hotel or condo, whatever it was, they came in and they were staying there. They said, "What is all this crap all over everything?" Called management, and they said, "Oh yeah, we came in and we killed your bed bugs while you were gone." And so it isn't just these cheap hotels. You know, they can really literally be anywhere. And so it's really important to be proactive. It's really important to treat your luggage and treat your vehicle and make sure that you are, and it's not that expensive. You know, the thing is, it's going to cost you a lot more money to kill the bed bugs after you get infested. So be proactive. Kill the bed bugs before they ever become a problem, and you won't have a problem. So hopefully this video has been beneficial. Hopefully it has helped you. I'm sorry about my appearance. I'm trying to record one for you guys because, you know, you're my audience, and I just can't believe how great you guys are. Every live stream I come out, you guys stick there, talk to me, and we have a real great time. And I want to do this for you. I want to make sure you know that, yeah, we're coming up on vacation season. I don't want you to get bed bugs. I want you to be safe at home with no bed bug bites, so you can go out, you can have fun with your family. Everything's opening back up, so hopefully we can have a real good 2021, nice fun vacation season, bed bug free, of course. But if you ever have a problem with bed bugs, you got my channel. You got all the videos you could ever want here, teaching you how to kill bed bugs, how to do it right, and how to do it safe. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you do, like I said, give me a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and catch me on my live streams every Thursday night, typically around after 9 o'clock, after the kids go to bed. Y'all have a great one. I appreciate it. I'll see you later. Thanks.